go across the room and let's do final takeaways of this Hoka Hey ride. And I'll let anybody that Prez, if you want to be last, we'll let you be last to do the final cap. But we'll pass around the room. What's your final takeaways? What would you want us as an audience to know about your ride, about this great challenge that you guys accomplished?
Um, I would say for me, and just kind of sitting here speaking with you about the ride, and I know you wanted to down in all the petty dirt, and I think we had it, but I also think from the outside looking in, even talking with you now, it seemed like it was easy. It's not easy. It's not easy by any means. I mean, we laugh and joke, and we only have a certain amount of time to talk about it, but I would say for me, something I would tell anyone, don't hop out here and think you could do the Hoka Hey. It mentally, physically, emotionally, just all at one time stresses you out. It's frustrating. You're aggravated. You're wet. Well, in our case, it might not rain as much next time. You just sleep deprived. There's so many things that's just running through your mind. But one person had told us this before, and we all, Curves and I talk about it often. Even when we did the 48, Kenneth Andrews, we asked people, what would be your advice? And he had told us once time before, just keep pulling that throttle back. And that's true. When you keep pulling the throttle, you're going to keep moving forward. But I just want to just reiterate, it's not an easy feat by any means. Even here talking about it, how we're kind of highlighting different things, you really have to prepare yourself for such a ride. And I think collectively as a group and individually as sisters, we have prepared ourselves for this ride. It was like an elite ride, but the rides that we've done before this, and the IBAs and all the challenges that we have participated, the ride around Texas has really groomed us for the Hoka Hey. So
Yep.
we were up for the challenge. And I think, as you can see, we succeeded and came out victoriously.
Awesome stuff. Awesome. Awesome. Anybody else?
I would say for me, I mean, even though I didn't complete the whole thing, for me, it was really just a personal challenge. Um, I started riding later in life. I'm kind of older than maybe some of the average riders that's out there. And a lot of times I kind of second guess myself on certain things and with riding. And so it was just a personal challenge for me because initially when Kinky said she was doing it in 22, I was, girl, you crazy. I ain't trying to sleep outside. And I went up there to see her off just to support her, but I didn't have any intentions on ever doing a ride like that. But you kind of get up there, you see the camaraderie with everybody up there, and you see some people that are much older than you, that are doing that. And it's like, well, maybe I can do it. So it was a personal challenge for me to do it. I feel good about what I completed because, like I said, for the most part, I was by myself. And it just kind of has given me the confidence to know that, I mean, you are a pretty good rider. Everybody can always learn, something more, no matter how good they get. And I'm just going to continue to ride, and I have to redeem myself and get back out there.
Awesome. And you got a proof source right there. You got your sister Kinky. That's a proof source.
Yeah.
Yeah. Hey man, I'm gonna keep on soldiering on. I'm gonna be the best I can. This is just a setback. This is what happens. But the name of the game now is that you're mentally tough. You're physically enough tough to do this. And again, I make jokes about all my interviews because I always make things a little bit light. But I would have never had you ladies on here if I didn't feel so special about what you accomplished. And that's dead serious. What you ladies accomplish is large, huge, huge. And there's going to be ladies behind you in 2 more years going
Right.
for that Hoka Hey. And then there's going to be more ladies behind them, more and more and more. But you ladies show other ladies here in the future that it can be done. And that's the most important thing. You've shown us it can be done. How about that? Is that fair?
Yeah,
Yes.
definitely.
Awesome. Awesome. Anybody else? Any last words? Kinky, anything before
Um,
we turn to curves?
well, yeah, this was my second time doing it, as everybody know. On 2022, like I said, I revert back. I had an accident with less than 300 miles from the finish, so I went back and finished it. But this one was I wanted to complete the whole, be a finisher. So that's all my sisters were saying, that you were so close last time. All you have to do is just finish it. That's all you need to do, King. You don't need to do, whatever time you need to hold your reins, because they know how I am. I just want to go and go and go. And they're like, no, you don't need to do that. You just need to finish it, and that's all you need to do. So I just listened to my sisters, and I rode with my sisters, and all three of us became elite finishers. And we were all a success. So hats off to my sisters for taking this challenge with me. I appreciate y'all listening to all the stuff I said. Some of it and hear it to it, and it all worked out. I mean, we did great on the road together. I mean, especially how many days and how much time we spent together. We had very little bickering at all. Like usually, you figure three women together, we'd have been fighting every other day,
Yeah.
trying to, we all have the strong personalities that we would be, but it was never like that the whole ride. I'm like, oh my God. I mean, it was really, really great to ride with these ladies. And hats off to them. I would ride with them to the ends and back again, because we just had such an awesome ride together.
Man, shout out to Kinky. Let's do this. Hey, she came back and cleaned that thing up like a soldier, man.
She
So shout
did.
out to you.
She did.
Thank you.
Yeah, much love and respect for that.
Thank you.
Wow. Prez, you gonna take us into home?
Listen, um, from in 2014 when we started the Bessie Stringfield all female ride, I have to go that far back because a lot, like I said, all six of the ladies that started the ride, they've been a part of the Bessie ride at some point. You know what I mean? Um, we all have learned a lot on this road. That's all that I wanted to do as far as bringing Bessie Stringfield's legacy. I feel like basically we were Bessie. Like
Wow.
like
Yeah.
this is what we know of her history, of her legacy. That's what we just literally did. No GPS, slept by bikes. You know what I mean? Rain, shine, sleet, or snow. Well, of course, no snow, but thank God.
Everything else.
But
Yeah.
everything else
Yeah.
in between, we just exemplified, what we stand for. And they know I always say this: stand on business,
Right.
and we did that. And that's all. We don't have to prove anything. We don't have to go. And Kinky has finished. I know Coach is gonna do it. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
And that's all. Listen, to be the president of that, look, I don't have any work to do.